We're good to go. Mic on, let's do it. Right, we need to get the stretches in now before the tutorials. The body isn't as young as it used to be. What's cracking, Jump Nation family? It's your boy here, Rushy S, aka the Jump Rope Coach. Welcome back to the home of jump rope fitness and lifestyle people, and another fire skipping tutorial. Today we're talking about posture, and we're going to rattle through this video very quick and easy. I promise you. We're just going to talk about the do's and don'ts. I'm going to give you my tips from my experiences. Again, it's not the be all and end all. Just give them a go. I promise you, it will make your skipping game look a lot more sharper, slicker, fluid, and you'll be skipping like a boss in no time. So before we get started, remember, if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button. You are now at the home, again, of the hottest fitness community across the world. Today we are growing in massive numbers, and we are backed up by the #1 skipping rope on the planet. This is of course the Rush Athletic Speed Rope, also known as the Money Rope. Use the links down below, also available on Amazon's. And a quick note as well, I am now testing the Money Rope 2.0 in this video. More information and news to come on the release, and etc, etc. Anyway, let's get straight into it, man. We've got stuff to do at the HQ, and I want to get this video out because it's super important, people. First things first, why is posture important? Listen, as more and more people get into skipping, more and more people trying new things, new techniques, getting their own rhythm, groove of how they use this thing, they're going to fall into traps and problems, right? And one thing is for sure, if you fall into this problem and you've got the wrong posture, you're going to lead yourself into injury issues. And I've seen it before. I've seen it with clients, I've seen it with followers. First things first, do's and don'ts, right? I want you to feel like when you're skipping, you are comfortable. However, if it feels comfortable to skip with a hunchback or skip super stiff, like, you're going to lead yourself into problems. So let's just come away from that, right? I want you to feel comfortable, but at the same time, even if you're just doing these things I'm about to show you, try and come away from them. It's going to be better for yourself, I promise you. So first things first, right? I want you to start with like a warm-up. When you're doing your warm-up, right, whatever you do, I want you to start thinking about your posture. We've talked about breathing on this channel, breathing deep in through the nose, out through the mouth. And what that helps you do, guys, is it kind of helps you bring that kind of body up, right? It just brings that kind of, just allows you to stand a little bit more upright or jump a lot more upright, get that chest facing forward, not down. And when you're doing your warm-up, I want you just to think about this breathing technique, as it allows you to kind of embrace this core a little bit more and get more upright in your body, right? And you want to just feel this feeling of just keeping relaxed, all right? If I kind of just turn to the side a little bit, there's a relaxed feeling. Not everyone's going to have this technique, by the way. Not everyone's going to have my technique of the kind of elbows facing back. But even if you are kind of a little bit more away from your body like this, or whether you like to keep your hands lower, you want to feel like this back, the kind of, the rhomboids, the back of your shoulders, right? You want to feel like they're kind of just pushing away from you, away from a sort of separation from your chest. That's that kind of feeling, that kind of stretch. You don't want to feel like you're kind of bending over, right? What's that going to do, right? When you're kind of warming up, if you're kind of bent over like this too much, and I used to do this a lot as well, by the way, your neck, you start to look down at your feet, and again, you're just going to lead yourself into problems. You want that back nice and straight, okay? So chest out, rhomboids or scapula retracted, right? It's going to feel nice and natural, okay, once you get used to it. That's your kind of warm-up. So that's what you're thinking about there. Breathing. Breathing nice and easy. Big deep breaths in, out. Right, and you want a feeling of just relaxed, okay? Second thing, okay, is we've now got your neck aligned. We don't want to kind of keep looking at the ground, all right? I've talked about eye line in one of my tutorials. I like to look down at a 45-degree angle, but I'm concentrating on the rope. So my eye line, my head's not kind of down, my eye line's just down. Obviously I'm wearing the kind of infamous sunglasses right now. But like, as I look at you right now on the camera, right, I've got a little tilt on my head, but my eyes are now fixed just down here, right? So I'm just waiting for that rope to flash right across my eyes, and then I jump. So what that helps you do is, if you're now someone, especially a beginner, if you're just literally always like this, looking down at your feet because you're worried about the timing, because you're worried about when to jump, right? That's gonna just mess up your posture completely. So sort your eye line out, okay? That's a big tip I'm gonna give you. Sort your eye line out. When you're doing things like double unders as well, for example, if you're intermediate, You want to feel like the eye line is fixed, probably dead straight in front of you this time. Again, you're waiting for that rope to flash across your eyes. You don't want to be doing things like double unders looking down. Ultimately as well, on the opposite side, you don't want to feel stiff too upright, if this kind of makes sense. It's going to kind of feel a bit confusing, but this is now the opposite direction, where now I'm just like, okay, now this is just like, it's just stiff. It doesn't have that kind of relaxed feel. So get that kind of good balance, right? You want to feel that balance in between. I'm going to show you a few moves, and that's how we're going to wrap up today's video. I'm going to show you certain moves that I do. You're going to look at my posture, and also I'm going to now give you guys the ultimate tip, which is the posture is not only the key to aesthetics, right? So we want to get you guys looking slick. I want you guys to be looking like you're in control of this thing. And it starts with posture. Someone can do the crossovers, can do the double unders. If their posture is a little bit off, if it's not balanced, that's where they're not going to look as smooth and not look as comfortable. So not only does it help your aesthetics of how you look as a skipper, whether it just be the simple things, your boxer steps, your side swings, your posture controls how you look with the rope, how you feel, how you move, right? But also the ultimate key thing is it actually helps you execute moves in a different way and like an easier way. If your posture is wrong, right? So I'm gonna give you some examples quickly as we wrap up this video. If your posture is wrong, it's gonna make moves more difficult and it's gonna lead to loads of problems. Here's a quick example. Imagine you wanna do fast running crossovers, right? Here's example one. People now doing this. Here's a run cross, okay? Right, fast, but for me, it's awkward as hell. Right, I'm gonna show you one more time quickly from this angle. Right, for me, Nathan's laughing in the background. Why are you laughing?
Because you look booky.
It looks booky, exactly. The problem is this, right? That was too upright, too stiff. And what that makes me do, right, is it makes my hands come away from my body as I cross, because that's the only way I can cross, because I'm so upright and stiff. So here's where you need to kind of align your posture. Have a little bit of tilt, right? I said don't get hunched, but if you bend from your waist, back straight, always back straight, retract the shoulders, we can get this crossover done a lot more quicker and easier. easier. How's that?
Much better.
Better, yeah? If you get that little tilt, to do the running crossovers even, little tilt, right? You get that Mayweather look, it allows you to cross, it allows you to get deep across. It looks a lot more aesthetic, right? But keep that back straight. Next one, double unders. Double under like this. Yeah? You already know it looks weird, right? That's a common beginner look. I was there as well. You're just trying to push this rope underneath you twice. You're using all the muscles in the world. And again, with the posture, you get it right, you activate the right muscles. Nice upright body for this one, on this occasion. Chest out. A lot more relaxed, a lot more effortless, and it just feels like I can go on forever. Not whilst I'm talking there. Third one, right, something like this. Quick tip. When you're doing something like the squat jump, right, I'm gonna do it really slowly. When you're coming down into your squat, you see me do loads of videos of squats online. I'm gonna turn to the side a little bit again. Maybe you can see what I'm talking about. If you're doing your squats and you're just falling over, knees going well over the toes, the posture's gonna kill you, man. You're not gonna be able to do this smooth or at speed. So what you're gonna do is when you come down, back straight, feel like you're sitting down on your bum, stay on the balls of your feet. Don't feel like you're falling over. Always retract those shoulder blades, the scapula. And when you're coming down after doing all kinds of combinations, it's gonna float more easily. And it's just gonna look a lot more aesthetically pleasing. Trainers on, outro. Give this video a big thumbs up, people. It will be really helpful for this channel to keep growing. And remember, hit that subscribe button, join us, please. Pick up our rope, pick up any rope, whatever you do, just make sure you're flying boss. Make sure you're skipping the right way. And just, yeah, keep doing what you do, man. Keep killing the game, keep crushing the game. We're taking cardio over day by day. So anyway, did that just rhyme? I think that's a little lyric. Listen, guys, I'll catch you in the next video. Without further ado, take care of yourself. Skip the treadmill. Stay safe. Peace. Nathan trying out. Nathan, the first person in the world to try out the new Money Rope performance. How do you feel?
Honoured.
Bruv, you're the second person in the world to try these handles. Let me know if you feel a difference. I mean, I don't expect you to, but...
I grip very hard because...
Yeah.
I do, I'm a beginner.
Yeah.
I'm gripping hard.
Yeah.
And it feels a little less flex in it.
You're right. We'll have to mention that in the next video. But what about the rotation? Does it feel smooth? Because I've changed a little bit in the inside, right?
Rotation feels smooth.
Bust a little cross for the crew, man. See if it makes edit. Oi. Go on. Little double. Oi, what's with that knee flex, man?
And cut.
Yeah.
Was the knight in shining armor in your movie? Would put your lips on mine and love the aftertaste now.